welcome to the Space in Between podcast, Vacation Edition.
Yay! So we are headed to vacation, and we're gonna do a podcast there, but we probably won't be able to tape because we don't know what reception we're gonna have. We're gonna be in the middle of a lake. We're going to Sutton Lake in West Virginia, and we're doing a COVID-friendly houseboat vacation. So, are you excited?
So basically, I'm very excited. So basically what it was, we were trying to figure out what 2020 is going to be like. Was it going to be a wash or what? Or we were going to do something. So, Shani through her very, very
thinking brain,
figured out a couple of different ways, and we settled on doing what she used to do as a kid. Now it's doing a houseboat.
So this is the first time that the kids will be on a houseboat. They've been on a boat before, but not like this and not sleeping over. So we just are going to take you along for the journey. We're going to show you some highlights, give you a taste of vacationing, with the Grants on a houseboat, and we hope that it will be good. We have the kids in the car. They are ready to go. We are all packed out, and let's hit the road.
All right. See you soon.
Okay. That is not something we see every day in West Virginia. It's a little town.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, we are. Whoa, and we almost went off the thing. So we are approaching the lake. Okay, I'm pleased. Oh, and there's the beach area. So we're here. We just pulled up. This is the lake when you first pull up. I'm just kind of giving you a scene of what it looks like. That's the docking area, and this is a parking lot. It's nice and manicured out here. And then, yeah, it's really nice and manicured. So this is the marina. When you first get in here, there's a store that you go in. They have all types of water toys. So jet skis, which has like some food items. So I guess like, little quick stuff for you to grab, some snacks, some apparel, stuff that you might need. For those fishing, which we're going to be doing some fishing, they have some baits and all types of fishing stuff. And up here, which is nice, they also have food. So like basic stuff like hot dogs, pizza, wings, that type of things, hand-dipped ice cream. Oh, this is so nice. This is their friendly fish feeding area. I don't know if you all can see. Oh my goodness, look at that big fish. Is that what's in the water? Where you can feed the fish. I don't know if you can see the fish. I don't know what kind of fish those are. It doesn't smell. I'm about the smells, y'all. It doesn't smell fishy at all. You wouldn't know you were on. We are on the Miss Murr. Go look. Go ahead, Lourdes. You can do it, girl. Oh my goodness. This is the front of the boat. So it comes with a grill. This is a full grill. It's a propane. They will fill it with ice. So there's 2 ice chests right here. So this is the inside area wheelhouse here. So down below here we have a TV, and right across from that you have your couch. I'm loving all the windows. And then this goes, oh my goodness, the air conditioner works. It feels fantastic in here. That was another concern. And we have speakers throughout the cabin. And this is the kitchen area. So we have kind of like the half island seating thing with 3 chairs. That'll be great for the girls. Microwave, a full microwave, and stove. There's 2, okay, and it's freezing. I didn't know, but there's 2 refrigerators. So you get 2 of these. And this is a bedroom. We haven't figured out who's sleeping where, but this is a bedroom. It comes with pillows, blankets, linen, so we didn't have to bring that. And it's really cool in here, guys. This is very nice. And I wasn't even expecting closet space, but it has closet space. So this is really nice. I'll show you the bathroom. And so this is 1 bathroom. It has 2 bathrooms. Hold on 1 second. This is the room that has 2 beds in it. So this is where the little girls will sleep. They're very excited. Now this is nice. It's a queen size bed. So more than likely all 3 of the girls will sleep in here, even though there's another bedroom. This is the other bathroom. So this is the fuller bathroom. It has a shower. I'm just gonna try and open it up to show inside. So nice space, shower. It has a caddy rack in here, which is nice. A window. And then last, this is a lovely bedroom. I don't know which one I want. I might want this one. Because we have this view out here. This one might be where we end up staying. Yep. I'll let Kyrie decide. But this is another bedroom that's much like, it just feels bigger back here because I think of this window here, so it expands the space. This is the back level here. So there is trash can. I'm thinking this is a nice size trash can, which is nice. This is the top deck. So there's lounge chairs. Woo! You feel the movement of the boat. I have to get my sea legs. And this is the AC unit. So I'm happy about the AC unit, so we're not hot. This is the bar. And it comes with bar chairs. This is another area where we can man a ship if we want to do it up here. Okay, I cannot forget to show you guys the feature that did it for my kids, which is sliding off of the boat. So here on the houseboats, they can slide off the boat. So I'm gonna let you see it now. I'm gonna turn the camera around. So this is from the top deck, and they can slide right off into the water.
This is Mr. Ron Savatican, the owner of Sutton Lake Marina.
Yep.
And it's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Pleasure's mine.
Thank you. Just wanted to tell everybody, how long have you owned this marina?
6 years.
6 years? And so the houseboat portion of it's been around for 6 years as well?
That's correct, yes, sir.
So what made you decide to buy the marina?
I love water, love the atmosphere, love boats, love people. Basically, that's the reason why.
Well, you have a great marina. This is a fantastic thing you're doing, and we're happy to be here, and just want to thank you for that.
Thank you, Creed.
All right. Your intake process is really, really, really good, and I say you and your wife run this marina, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Awesome. So, is this the retirement plan? Huh? I say it. Just sit back and just watch everybody get on the boats, and every now and then you get on the boat.
Have my coffee and enjoy life.
All right. It's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You have a great day.
are leaving the dock area. What I love about this is that we have our boatsman Mike. He's in there and he guides us out. So, and he'll guide us back in. So you are not responsible for parking, which is wonderful. And then what happens is that they pull us out here, and then he will get on this pontoon boat, and that will bring him back to shore, and we'll be off on the way.
I am the captain now. Let me give you the lowdown on the whole docking thing, right? So one of the things they tell you, and they tell you in abundance, that you're going to have to, dock on the shore because there's no anchor, right? Which for my wife was a little disconcerting because she's used to anchoring anywhere she goes and then getting off and doing whatever. Well, here it's you drive up to the shore, and then you have like these two mooring lines that you connect at a 45-degree angle to trees on the shore. So again, they tell you this, but it's harder and almost as easy as it looks. It's harder because if you've never done it before, the first time you do it is kind of nerve-wracking. Even the second time you do it is kind of nerve-wracking. But it's actually going on shore to attach the mooring lines to the trees, which becomes the real challenge. And mostly because they don't really tell you what to wear when you try to do it. Once you get on, it's kind of like a race against time a little bit because the boats, the engines aren't exactly even. So when you get onto the shore, and I give it a little bit of engine, like 1,000 RPMs, just to kind of keep it on the shore, sometimes the boat still wants to sway. So what I do is I tie one side first, and I make sure that's secure. You can tie pretty much any knot, it really doesn't matter. And then once you're done with that, you race to do the other side. Now, give it a little bit of slack because you need it to sway a little bit, and also because the river has a dam at the end, and the Army Corps of Engineers doesn't always tell the folks on at the marina that they're going to drop the levels. Sometimes it literally could go down about 10 feet or maybe less, but the point is it could drop down some, so you want to give it a little bit of slack so that if they do drop it for whatever reason, then you don't get caught like stuck on the shore a little bit.
We're at our first cove. We might spend the night here. It's nice. So we're gonna see like which one. There's a ladder off the boat. That's what the girls are on. I don't know who's gonna be the brave one.
Dad, you jump.
Huh?
No, you make.
Bravest to less bravest. Good for you, Lourdes. The lake is no longer quiet. The grand girls have arrived.
Dad, you need to get me too.
Well,
We're stuck.
we're stuck. We had a great time out, and we were relaxing, and we were ready to move on to the next area, and then got stuck.
So a note, be mindful of rock formations. Like, here's a note: if you see a rock that is coming out of the water,
Don't go near
don't
it.
go near it, because there are other rocks that it's built on, like big rock formation
Long sticks.
and sticks. So anchor up, or not anchor, because the boats don't have an anchor, but tie up where you don't see rocks.
Yeah, or not a lot of rocks.
So now we're waiting for a rescue, and but it's part of the adventure. It's part of boating. So.
Adventure in boating.
And boating. So yeah.
Okay.
But we called and they responded, so we're waiting for a rescue.
Yep.
Pray that it's fixable.
And not expensive.
Yes.
Let me guess. You the captain now. Yeah, you can stand on it. All right, here we are. We are just here to give you just a few tips.
15 to be exact.
15 to be exact. Some of it which are kind of repeats of stuff you've probably already seen us do.
Yeah.
But we just want to consolidate all that information that we've probably said over the last few days into one, video.
List. Yeah.
One list.
Okay, so we're going to go through these rather quickly. So tip number 1 is pre-board.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are renting a houseboat and they allow you to pre-board, do that. We actually didn't know that what pre-boarding was. It was something that we actually found out from another houseboat video that I watched about another lake. And then I called back and asked if they allow pre-boarding. So make sure you pre-board. So what pre-boarding is, it allows you to check in the night before you actually go out to sail, and it just gives you an opportunity to come in, get settled, put your things away, and for us that was super helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you pre-board.
And bring a bunch of towels.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Number 2.
I would say 6, 7, 8 per person, because depending on how many days you stay, you're going to be using those towels.
So tip number 3 is something that we didn't do this trip. It's something that I will do next time we come, and that is bring a clothesline. So there's several different wonderful spots for you to put up a clothesline on your houseboat if you have it, and that will help you with just making sure that you can keep bathing suits and towels dry. So bring a clothesline. Tip number 4.
Absolutely. And you really don't need to pack a lot of clothes, really.
Mm-hmm.
Just some stuff for like when all is said and done, meaning either, you're done swimming for the day and you just need clothes to be warm in and kind of cool in inside the house, because and these houseboats have air conditioning, which is great. So especially if you run cold, have some long sleeves, some comfy long pants or whatever, some slippers, whatever that is, just to be comfortable. But outside of that, you don't need to bring anything really more than that. Some shorts, some shirts. That's it.
Tip number 6 though is gonna say to bring extra bathing suits though. So like with the towels, you want to bring extra bathing suits, unless you don't mind getting in wetsuits, like that might not bother you, but if it does, make sure you just bring extra bathing suits. And I would also add to the clothing, bring ponchos. Just to have some rain gear in case it does rain, and especially if you have to be out in it, maybe you're securing the boat, it's good to have a poncho to protect
a surprise
yourself
rain, because the internet's not that great out here. So if you don't know, you don't get the weather alerts, and you can get caught out there pretty quickly.
Yeah, so poncho was good. Okay, so we're on tip number 6. I'll let
Bug
you handle
spray.
that one.
Bug spray.
Yeah.
The hell is that? Get. Bring it, because you're gonna need it. Because there's critters out here, and there's some big old nasty 8-legged freaks. All right, so bring it and utilize it. I had that one can, as you saw in probably another part of the video, that one can I went through, it's like 95% gone. at this point, and that's only 3 days.
It's
Because
his special
and
friend, y'all.
you know, it's free in the corners and the crevices, and including inside the rooms, around the windows, because they're in there in the bathrooms. I guarantee you,
my goodness.
they are somewhere near the
Gonna scare
shower
people.
or somewhere around the toilets.
Oh my goodness, Kyrie.
Spray, and including on the outside, around the decks, spray, because they're there. I guarantee you.
Okay, all right, moving on to the next
And they got
tip.
multiple colors.
Oh my goodness. Number 7, I'm gonna let you talk about this one too.
What was that?
Bring a good stick.
Oh yeah,
Or get a good stick.
Get a good stick. Either find one when you're mooring the boat, or if you have one, bring one with you, because I am not afraid of snakes, but it's like I'm pretty sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe not where I think they should be or I think they would be, but they are there somewhere. So just use that to help, you know, as you're going on the shore, and just for one, to help you grip on the shore, and just to, you know, keep yourself stable while you're out there with that line. But also use it to just kind of beat the grass ahead of me, just to make sure that anything slides out, I can either knock it out.
If you're out, go ahead.
Exactly, you know, and go right back, go where you're going to go. So just bring a stick. It's good.
All right, so along with that, tip number 8, talk about those long pants and shoes with a grip and gloves.
Yeah, because the first day I went out to actually moor the boat, I jumped right in a thistle bush. It is not fun.
He was like, it's sticky
It's
to
sticky.
me. It's attacking me. The bushes.
Yeah, no, literally it's like a torture device, a medieval torture device. So bring some long pants and some gripping shoes, because again, the shoreline is kind of around like a 45-degree angle in some places. So it's really slick, and it's really steep. And sometimes also some of the rocks are a little loose. So just to keep your grip on that shoreline, yeah, that's what you'll need. And also the gloves, because the rope is great. It's like elven. It's like elven rope. It's like elven rope. You can put it in any knot and it'll hold. So I wouldn't even worry about that. But in the process of even taking off the line, or say like the boat moves over a little bit and the rope starts to tighten a little bit, it can scrape you and it hurts. All right, so I have quite a few scrapes on that.
All right, so number 9, make a meal plan and make your meals easy. So in the houseboat, we have a full kitchen. We actually have 2 refrigerators, so you have plenty of space to store, you know, cold items and freeze items. And we also have on this boat a full grill with a propane tank and a microwave. So you have a lot of stuff. I would suggest to make a meal plan, though. Make sure you write out everything that you need for what you want to eat, because once you're on the water, it's hard to get back off and to get those things.
You can, but
you don't want to go to. It's a hassle, so you don't want to do that. So in addition to your meals and how we did it, we just wanted to make meals easy. I cook all the time, so part of vacation for me is like not having to cook as much. So breakfasts were kind of like continental style, either cereal or like, you know, croissants, or a breakfast bed, something that they can like get up and grab and go, and I didn't have to do it. And then lunches were, you know, easy lunches that didn't take a long time to put together. For dinner, though, dinner's been like the bigger meal that we've had, and so Kyrie's grilled most of the dinners. But I even made it easy with veggies, because it was like big old salad bag. You know, and that's how I did veggies. It was big old salad bag, and then with most meals we had like fruit, either sliced apples or grapes or, you know, stuff like that. Just really simple. The other thing I would say, though, about food is to, in addition to simple meals, make sure you have plenty of snacks, because when you're in and out of the water, it makes you hungry. So just be sure to have plenty of snacks. And the other last tip I would say is not so much the meals on the boat, but when you get home, if you're like me, it takes me a few days to kind of get up to speed after I come home. So what we did this time is I think going to save us, is that I already have meals at home ready to go for us that will get us through the next couple of days, so I don't have to hit the stores. So make your meals easy. Oh, crock pot. Bring a crock pot. Yes. You can set it and forget it on your houseboat. Yes, bring a crock pot. Okay. Next, I think we're on 10. House shoes. Okay, so I'll talk about this one. So, you know, you're on the water and there's lots of swimming and it's all about getting wet. And you don't want wet though trekking through the houseboat. So what I would do next time that I didn't do this time is to bring almost like a milk carton crate, and have it sitting outside on the deck, so that when the kids are finished swimming or we're finished swimming and we're coming inside, they can take off their wet shoes, leave it in the crate, and then inside near the doors will be their house shoes, like slippers with a, you know, like a thick sole. Yeah, thank you. And so that the floor doesn't get wet, and it just helps to keep the floor dry. So house shoes and outside shoes. So
yeah, and then for entertainment, download movies.
Yeah.
So either directly to your phone, or if you have like Netflix or something like that, download, you know, a bunch of movies. You're not going to watch them all the time, but when you have some downtime, especially if it's raining or something like that, and you just want to have some peace in the Middle East here, you know, kind of in the houseboat, especially with kids like ours, having some movies downloaded really helps it pass the time. Another thing I would say is, you know, the TVs are supposed to be, you know, Bluetooth or wireless, but I didn't see that option. So just to save yourself, they are HDMI capable, and they also have USB connections. So if you have a laptop or your phone or tablet and you have the movies downloaded to it, you can easily put that, hook that up so that you can access the information in the movies on your TV. I mean, your laptop and or phone or your laptop. So, you know, just make sure you do that, or your Chromecast, whatever floats your boat. But that is a real easy. The internet connection is really bad. Like I said, the Sprint and AT&T are the best out here, but even that's still kind of intermittent, you know. So the best thing to do is have it already pre-ready. The boat actually comes with a Bluetooth stereo system, which when it works is great.
Yeah,
it's fantastic, you know. But if you want, also download your music. So if you have playlists or whatever, download it automatically next time. Like the next time we come, we're going to make sure we do that, because when we had the internet connection, it was great, but when we didn't, it was what it is. But it didn't matter.
Silence is also good.
Silence also is good.
Yes. All right, you want to talk about extension cords?
Yeah, bring some extension cords. The outlets are not really throughout the entire boat in a concise manner. They're in the kitchen area, and they're definitely in the bathrooms, but that's it, right? So if you have stuff that you want to like cords you want to go to your room, bring extension cords. You can plug it up in the bathroom and have it go to your room, and then that's fine. You know, or downstairs in the bungalow areas downstairs, you know, you can have the stuff down there as well. But bring extension cords if you really want to have something electronic in different areas of your house.
Okay, I'm going to add another one I just thought of, but I'm going to keep this list 15. So I'm going to add this with extension cords, even though it has nothing to do with it. Bring blankets.
Yeah.
So, you want to bring blankets. It's just nice to have a couple of blankets on
Extension
board.
blankets.
Extension blankets. To snuggle up on the couch, or like we're doing right now, we're in one of the bedrooms, or even up top on the deck. I've been able to lay out with some blankets up there, so just bring a couple of blankets. Okay, so now we're officially on number 13, which is indoor activities. So yes, you want to make sure that you have indoor activities that will keep your family occupied. And in case there's bad weather, or just when it's at night. We have been super blessed. We leave tomorrow, but every day thus far we have gotten up and it's been beautiful sunshine in the skies, and it has rained a couple of nights, but it's been at night while we are sleeping, so it has not interfered with our trip at all. I think it added to the beauty of our trip personally. And then, you know, at night it gets dark out here, you guys.
Dark. Like you can't see anything.
Nothing.
Like I'm looking out that window right now.
It's nothing.
If something's looking back, I don't know.
Exactly. So we really are inside at night
Mhm.
because we respect nature,
Mm-hmm.
and they have given us space to play in their
Mhm.
lake, in their whatever during the day.
And I stay
But we
away
come
from.
in at night. So even if the weather is great, like we're pretty much in at night.
Mm-hmm.
So we have activities. So we're book readers. We've read, all the girls and I have finished like 2 books on this trip. I'm actually don't have, well, I still have one book that I can work on, but 2 books on the trip. So like for us, it's books. Leela and Niera have really gotten into crocheting. So they've crocheted like lots of stuff. So that's been great.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been good that they've had the time to do it too, just to like sit and work on it. I had like activity books, like puzzles, crossword puzzles, that type of thing that the girls like to work on. Painting, so I have some canvases with some watercolor paints and paints, and they made some beautiful landscape art today that was really nice. And board games. So like, yeah, we played Pictionary. And so just bring board games. So in addition, to anything else you might want to bring, just make sure you have ample activities for you guys to do as a family.
Wait, I have one thing.
Absolutely, and then laundry bags or baskets. They have some already in here, but that's really for their linen and towels and stuff. So when you leave, you put all that stuff in there, and they take it so they can go get ready for the next set of guests. But bring your own. So when you're closed, when you're done, you're like, okay, I can smell it from 50 yards. All right, throw it in the bag. You have that available for you, so you can take it and throw it in your car real easy.
Oh my goodness. Speaking about smelling things from 50 yards, let's talk about smells on a boat. So if you've ever done any type of RVing or boating, you know that you have to kind of battle the smells. So you want to come prepared and in a posture to do that. And then I think you will be victorious. Like this room, it is lovely in here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It is so lovely.
It smells great.
It does smell great. It smells because I've worked on it. It's like battled the smell. So houseboats are, they are, they're sitting in nature. So you have that. But the other thing that you have is you have toilets that do not work like your toilet at home.
Mm-hmm.
So the toilets work just like if you've been on an RV. It's that type of situation where all your stuff inside you can go in the toilet, but not your toilet tissue paper. So there's another waste. There's a covered waste basket where all the tissue goes after you've used it. The toilet tissue, exactly. And then the toilet makes this big sound, and it's kind of like the water comes up. It's just this whole thing, like airplanes, right? Kind of like that. So one of the things,
it sucks it in. Big noise.
Big noise. So one of the things that I would suggest is that you get toilet pods. They're like Tide pods for your clothes. That's what they're like. They're squishy little things. You drop them in the toilet, and you push the water, and it dissolves and eats away at the bacteria, and it really does help to keep the smell down. You definitely want to make sure that you come on board with those. You are supposed to have some on board here, but next time, in addition to them making sure I have it, I'm going to make sure I come on board with it, because it's that essential to the quality of your trip. And that way you have as much as you need. So I would suggest kind of doing it twice a day, actually. Like one in the morning, like one, in the midday, just kind of dropping it in there so it's constantly eating away at that stuff. And in addition to that, you want to make sure that you have candles, especially ones that are produce a really good scent. You can have candles on the houseboat. It's totally fine. It's not going to move and rock and fall because the boat is stable. You're not doing that type of movement on the boat. So you want to make sure that you have candles. And you want to, I would put candles in, like the smaller candles. I would just get a small candle in the bathrooms, and then a bigger candle outside. Essential oil spray we use that. That's been really good, in any air fresheners as well. We also have Febreze, and we just Febreze the couch and the seating area in the morning. It's just part of the girls' like routine. They just Febreze everything and the curtains and just kind of freshen things up. And then last but not least, I have these little air fresheners, a little air freshener.
Little car
trays.
air fresheners.
That's what you're smelling right now, babe.
Yeah, I believe it. I smell it.
And I put that just in different spaces throughout the houseboat, and that really helps to keep the air fresh. So, yeah, think about those things. Pack it, makes a difference. Yeah.
So, pretty much that's it. If you want to hear our kids' thoughts on this vacation, you know, you can listen to us on Spotify or iTunes, because they had a lot to say. It's hilarious too. But they also had a very, you know, great time, but they had a lot to say about a lot of things. So we interviewed them a little bit just to get their sense of this vacation and whether or not they ever want to do this again.
Yeah.
So, you know, definitely check that out. Okay, so we thank y'all for listening to this video. We hope that you enjoy it. If you do, please subscribe,
give us that thumb,
hit that bell,
hit the bell,
hit a like
is a thumb,
and a comment.
All
right,
especially if you have questions, you know, about, you know, houseboating. If it's something you're thinking about doing and you have any questions at all, please put it in the comment section below. We would love to share what we know about it and our thoughts. So
yes. All right. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Our go-to stop for vacay, and yeah, so we are headed